Yo, what is up, folks? So, sorry, let me get a little bit of. There we go. How are we looking? Hello, 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 everybody. How are we? So, what am I doing getting on a live at 10 o'clock on a random Wednesday night? Well, I got to test some of my streaming equipment um, and get a few things in order because I am relaunching here in about a week and a half. So there are a few kinks that I have to work out, and the only way to work them out is to get on live. Testing audio positions, like where do I want to keep my mic, where I don't know, a few other things that I really need to test out that I haven't really taken the time to. And hello to Mr. Barry. So I was earlier on kind of live. I was on live with Brian Shulman and Nancy Barrows. They were doing the What's Good Wednesday. So I decided to fire up my stream because I need to, again, work out a few kinks. Problem is, these are the fun things about trying to do a test stream and getting yourself out there. I have a few cameras that I'm trying to work on doing, and one of them works pretty well, but I got a Sony, so you guys can see it since it's not streaming right now. But I got it in front of me. I am using, when I stream, my Sony ZV-E10 to stream with. And I will be streaming at a higher capacity because I do have a 4K capture card for those who can see. I just don't have the right HDMI plug, so I couldn't test it out. And I need to get I learned tonight what all the experts tell you to get when you stream is a battery with direct power. So it plugs into the camera and it runs at full power while you're streaming, which will come in pretty handy since I seem to be streaming a lot. So that'll be an investment that I'll probably need to make pretty quickly as well. So that's one of the other things that I need to get to do. And then like working out the configuration of how I wanted to do my desk because I have a new monitor that I'm going to be placing here. The camera, I don't know if I want it on a tripod or on a stand. So if I get a mount stand, I can mount if I can mount my monitor and then the camera to the mount as well, that would probably be even better. So I got to get a lot of these things worked out within the next week and a half. Let's see, yeah. So we are Wednesday. So tentatively, I'm scheduling to launch April 8th, but I've signed up to do in a Facebook group that Loria Petrucci is doing for her live streaming pros channel. They do what they call LIDA, which is live every day in August. So there'll be challenges that we'll get from Loria, and then we'll go out and do them in a Facebook group that we're a part of. So trying to get everything ready for that, so that really shortens the time until like this weekend to get a lot of my kinks worked out. So if you see me streaming quite a bit late night or after hours or doing stuff, that's probably why. Because it's like anything, I got to get in these reps again. It's been a little while since I've been doing this on a regular, consistent basis, and I'm just about to launch myself full bore into doing live streaming again, which will start, like I said, the second week of August. I was deciding between that and August 15th because here's the deal. When I start streaming on, oh, thank you, Ann Smalls watching on Facebook. Thank you. So when I start streaming again, if I start on August 8th, I'm going to be doing 100 episodes, not in a row, but I will be doing 100 episodes Monday through Friday. And if I do on August 8th, I will conclude August 23rd, which might be just in time for the holidays and right before then. But then if I start on the 15th, I will be wrapping up on the 30th, which will be right before the new year, which I've done twice before with my previous seasons. So, and it's again up in the air about it because I know that once I get started, I will commit to doing the 100 episodes. It's just now like trying to wrap up an actual end date, and then what gets a little bit more complicated is like towards the end of December is getting guests who will, who might book or stay on. So like if I send out the invitations now, I can book a lot of people, but the thing is like to book somebody 4 months in advance. Commitments change, things change. So I'm probably gonna just release like maybe 2 months worth of invitations, and then what I usually do is put them out there. Whoever books first and gets the time that they want, or the date, or not the time. So the time will be consistent. The date will be the variable. So whatever date they choose, it will be the same. And then I will be making some exceptions because I'm going to be reaching out for a few people who will not be able to come on live with me when I stream live, simply because they are in other parts of the world and time constraints will not allow them. And nor will I want to ask somebody to like come stream with me like 2 in the morning at their time. So might be doing a few recorded sessions to include a few other guests that I've really wanted to get on. So those are the things that I'm really putting out there as far as like what I plan to do within the next couple of weeks. So I'm trying to get everything to come together pretty quickly. I've put a goal on myself to get a lot of the invitations and things sent out by weekends in, so that at least gives me a week for people to start filling in and booking their scheduled times or their scheduled dates. Times will be the same. So that's another thing, is the announcements of like what time I'm actually going to go stream live at every night. So it'll be the same time every night once I decide. So I'm figuring either 7:15, or 7:30. It's going to be a 45-minute show. I like 7:15 because it ends cleanly 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Anybody on the East Coast who's one of my guests, they can come on 8:15. By 9 o'clock, I have them done. Maybe less than that because they don't have to stay for the full show, unless they want to. That's the whole part of it, is having segments and then the 30 minutes in between. So, Monique, thank you for stopping in, saying hello. Just saying hello is fun. This is just a test stream anyway. Okay, bye. Hello, goodbye. There you go. Well, that's acceptable. So, yeah, that's the plan, man, is to put that out there. 7:15. So here's the general idea. It's like to start at 7:15, do the show intro, do a few intros, have one or two very short segments, cover a few things, then get into doing the 30-minute interview with the guest, and then wrapping the show. The last part with just maybe another segment, closing thoughts, and then get out of there. So I figure if I start at 7:15, by 7:07, oh my, yes, Popper, Mick Popper Sob, love it. I really do need to get a pop filter for my mic here. I don't. Well, I could take my one off from the SMB7 over there and just use it. Whoops. Popperson, there you go. So, that's probably the general idea as far as like launching the show. So 7:15 is the tentative start time. Not concrete yet. I will have something by the end of the week. 7:15, let's just say start, do the intro, minute and a half, get into brief get into brief pleasantries, and then get into first segment, second segment, get that done, and then introduce the nightly guest, do our interview, wrap them up in 30 minutes, and then close out with the last like 3 to 5 minutes, and then get out of there. So maybe, I am popping up. Well, I got to get my reps in. So, and the only way to really do a test stream and not have, just to put yourself out there is to go live, is to really put in the reps, and you know what I mean. So 7:15 Central, 8:15 Eastern, yes. So I figure 8:15. So here's the idea though. So if 8:15 is what I start Eastern Standard Time, and I don't have to have my guest on until like 8. Let's see, 5. So about 8:20, 8:25, have the guest on, and then have them wrapped up out of there by like 8:55. I'm only going to do like interviews for 30 minutes. This is going to be a test for me because I'm going to try to keep it very rigid on the time. So I'm going to try to keep Mr. Powers. Hello. That's always a cool name. I wish I had a name like that. I always thought about like the whole Simpsons episode where he changes his name to Max Powers. Like, excuse me, what's your name? Mr. Powers. Okay. But that's going to be the idea. So 7:15 hard start time. Intro minute 20 intro starts. Hello everybody, thank you for watching. Going through the whole spiel, get the script out of the way, and then get into first segment. So hey, we're gonna have a few record. So I'm trying to get other content creators to do recorded segments or record tips, or just having a guest host come on and read something like a weird news of the day. So it's still an option in Texas, so we better figure that out before they change that. There you go. Can have that done. But yeah, that's kind of how I want to formulate. Mr. James Kunkel, how are you doing, sir? Appreciate you stopping in on YouTube. So that's the main idea, right? Is to get you actually can officiate the wedding for us and pronounce. We still haven't decided. We'll work out on the details. Still early in the process, but it's out there. We throw it out there, manifest it. I'm always on the bottom. Always at the bottom. So yes, that will be the idea behind the show. Quick intro. Get into our segments, and then get into introducing our guests for the evening. Interview with the guests, get them wrapped up, final thoughts, and then boom, show's done, over, out the door, and then at that point, get all the other stuff behind the scenes taken care of, downloading the episode, getting small content made, all the other stuff. But I'm trying to keep this very hard to 45 minutes. So that's a big part of it. Sorry if you hear my phone. maybe not. Hold on. Got a text. Sorry. Okay. But yes, that is the way it's going to go. So, like I said, and then I'm going to be reaching out to other content creators who I want to, I've done a lot of favors for a lot of great content creators and a lot of people out there. So I don't think it's beyond the scope for me to go out and ask a few of them. Hey, do you have can you share a live streaming tip, record it and put it in, maybe a 3-minute tip, and not 3 inches, but 3 minutes, 3-minute tip. But that's the whole idea. And then, so I can have recorded stuff that I can play over, bring it into the show. And like I said, add so the idea behind the guest co-host would be like somebody who could introduce those segments while I might be talking to the guest and getting everything ready to prep for that's the whole idea behind it, is to get something like that in a Interscope, so that I want it to be more of a community show. I don't want it to just be about me. I want it to be about the guests that I'm bringing on, and yes, about other things that people are going on, and then take in content ideas from other people and other creators who might want to add, which I'm open to, and make it very. Yeah, I know, but that's the whole. Let me put this. Let me change. Now you're making me. There you go, Mr. Maury. But that's the whole idea. But yeah, so again, this is not the good camera either. It's still my stream cam, but this is the ZV-10. That's what I'm going to be streaming with. And yes, I will be having live streamers on, and we will be geeking up. And I got all the goodies. I mean, I got my Cam Link, which I haven't put on yet because I don't have the right HDMI. I didn't get the mini HDMI to put it in. I got my Stream Deck out and ready to get set up. I got my Canon M50 sitting back there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. And then, yes, purple letters. I know, guys. That's an old. It's an old overlay that I still had in here. So I still got a bottom. Like, see, I can still drop a question in the chat. I don't ever get rid of it. And this is how your questions should look. So if you want to drop a question, put the Q : in front, drop the question behind for a guest, and we'll ask questions. No, that's the Sony ZV-E10. So the ZV-E10, I just got that one. The M50 I've had for a while. I've had the Stream Deck for a while. I just bought the capture card so I can stream in 4K HDMI, even though I won't be able to. Well, I might be able to because I'm going to be streaming with Ecamm. So I will be using Ecamm Live to go live. So, but I did look at the Sony A7 though. I did look at it, but I wanted to get something with this and get some. I want again. I wanted something that's going to be very easy. And I already had I already had the Canon M50, so I didn't want to break the bank either to unload on a camera. And then again, I'm gonna have my Mac set up by this weekend. Still waiting on my Mac Pro with the M2 chip to still has not arrived. That thing's taking a while. I don't know what's going on with that one, but oh well. Or we'll get all that figured out. But I'm gonna be recording content as well. Like how much would Joey? How much would Joey Kid chuck you? I don't know. What a wonderful question. Maybe we can get that answered in the comments. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing recorded content as well to put it on my YouTube page to kind of once I start learning the ins and outs of how to use a lot of the equipment that I have. I'm gonna be posting my own videos, putting them on the YouTube channel, apart from all my live streams, and really trying to put a little bit more effort into high video production videos for YouTube. So 20 wits, 20 and no less. Makes sense. He doesn't have the voice on, so he hasn't been listening to me the whole time. Can everybody else hear me? Apparently, I guess they can. I don't know if they can or not. Maybe Joseph just can't. But I don't know. Okay, there we go. Okay. When is he not? Plus, it would be weird if he was just sitting there instead. Exactly. I'd be like, what am I doing? I am saying something smart ass just right. And the smart ass is, I can't speak. Damn it. But I will play one of my favorite sounders. Here you go.
Joseph Maury.
There you go. And yes, he has making sounds with his voice.
Fuck out of here.
There you go. I still love that. That's one of my favorites. Never getting rid of that. But that's part of it is how I'm going to get everything set up. Um, hey, why not? Um, there you go. A new trend. You know what? Maybe we could go back into the old Charlie Chaplin days of just doing a live stream with like no words, just captions. And then I can write the captions out and upload them, and then everybody will just to confuse the hell out of everybody. Like, I could, so doing like signals, like showing, like I could be doing a product video talking about this camera, and my captions will have nothing to do with it. It'll be all about Smurfs, you know, just something that's nonsensical. So I'll be talking about, yeah, this is the ZVE10, and everybody's thinking I'm talking about the camera, and then talking about how the flip out screen and everything is. And then when they just see the captions, since there's no audio, they're just going to be talking about Smurfs. Like, how, I don't know how Smurfette, I don't know how she could deal with such a gangbang because, it was very limited, the choices, right? As far as like mating and doing that sort of thing. So I always wondered about that. Um, and, just thinking about those sort of things. So I could write captions for, talking about how they want to, how everything ends with Smurfette. And then it's just showing his camera again, and then everybody will be confused because they think I'm talking about the camera. I can just, again, here we go. We're going to test it out. So that's the idea. We could actually do that. Just do a whole live stream and just upload the captions. So that's the thing about using something like Ecamm. I can actually bring in captions. I think you can bring out any source. So kind of like with doing OBS, you could probably bring in your own captions. So if I write out my own captions and upload them, just fuck with everybody's minds. Why not? I mean, that's probably what the show's going to be called. I think a lot of people liked the idea of unfiltered, which is what I'll probably do. But let's see. ASMR, he whispers. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Right now, we're just gonna take a moment to breathe, listen. And your sound just cut out. Well, it's because I muted myself. See, that's the power of having a Rodecaster Pro. I can sit here and talk, but then my sound's back on, and I can cut it on like that. So sound can cut in and out very easily, very seamless, and it's going to be even seamless more when I have it set up with my Stream Deck. So when the Stream Deck is set up right, and this is my Stream Deck here, I'll be able to have the capacity to control like scene transitions, how to mute my mic, how to change my cameras, all this stuff here at the palm of my hand. So I could be sitting here and then just hit one button and then transition or cut off or anything. So I'm loving this. I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with all the tech and then just screwing around with my audience a little bit. That's going to be fun too. Because I love my audience. My audience comes here and, okay, I'm off to play Apex, which is not AoE, which is all Charlie's fault. Oh my gosh. You're getting in trouble, Charlie. You didn't go play AoE, buddy. Sorry. But that's the whole thing about it, is just getting all of this stuff structured and getting together. So yes, I am putting in reps. I'm trying to get in here and get to, that's going to be the hard part for me, is getting straight to the meat of the conversation. And when I mean it's going to be unfiltered, I'm not going to have 10 minutes to make somebody feel loose. So I'm probably going to be looking for a lot of veteran people who've been in interviews and that sort of thing, because I want them to be able to get opened up pretty quickly when we start off in the conversations. And a lot of the conversations are going to be very candid. It's not going to be what most people would probably think. So even if I have somebody on that's going to be talking about live streaming, right? I might have a live stream creator on, and we might not end up talking in live stream at all. Um, and that's why I wanted to add like the recorded segment. So if there's a tip or something that I can upload and they can share it, or somebody else, another person who know exactly, we got to get to the meat of it. Hello, Yeva, how are you? Um, Phew. Um, and then see more. I'm not talking to you. Good. There you go. But yeah, that's the idea. Is to get straight to the conversation. So as far as like going in depth in intros, I'm gonna do a brief intro as I introduce the guest. So, for example, let's just say all things are red. Not yet. I just kind of like the red. It's been popping out lately. It's been hitting for me, so I like the red color. So I've just been riding it for a little bit. So the idea is, let's just say for an example, who can I? So Charlie. So say if Charlie's the guest for the evening, and I'm just going to give a brief, detailed, like introduction to who Charlie Powers is. He is, blank, 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 content creator, LinkedIn, da 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 da, and go along those lines. Get it done very quickly, and then we are going to start into um, the conversation because I only got 30 minutes. And for those who don't know, I've already been on for 30 minutes and I'm just talking by myself. I can't imagine what 30 minutes is going to be like when I have a guest on. So it's going to be that quick in the flash. So again, it's going to have to very structured, get to the intro, get to the thing started, and then get into the conversation and then go from there. Because if you leave it to me, I will banter for God knows how long. And not really trying to do that. I'm trying to keep it more along the lines of I want the content to flow. I want the conversation to be candid, but I also want it to be very immediate. So if I can get people to open up or have people that come on the show, um, you know, I'm gonna start taking wages. Well, they should. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be again. It's how the structure is gonna start out. I can start one way, and when you go and do 100 episodes, who knows how you finish? But goal is 100 episodes, get it done. Um, August 8th is the tentative date. Um, if I, for some reason, do not choose August 8th, August 15th will be the hard start. And the end for the first season will either be December 23rd or December 30th. So, got it all planned out. Got to get the invites going. I've structured out a lot of the ideas that I want to go doing. I got to get working on intros, templates, reaching out to content creators, and then getting people booked. So my next week and a half are going to be busy as hell. But you still might see me coming on at night because I am doing, I know I'm insane, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm already going to be starting this. So I've joined what is called Lita. So Lita is live every day in August, and it is inside of a Facebook group started by Laura Petrucci, who is the host of Live Streaming Pros on YouTube. And the whole reason is to get kind of what I'm talking about here is just getting myself, out there and getting into practice. So I'll actually still be going live starting August 1st, but that will be practice runs, and then my official show launches second or third week of August. But looking forward to it, man. It's going to be fun. I haven't been this excited in a while to do something. I took a lot of time off of social media because I needed a break. I needed to kind of think about things, recalibrate things, see how I wanted to approach moving forward as a live streamer. So now that I've taken the time to think about it and kind of have found the groove that I want to put myself in, it's full steam ahead, baby. We are getting ready to go, and man, I'm like I said, I'm excited. I'm ready to have some fun again, and not only meet a few people that I've connected with, but haven't had the opportunity to have a conversation with. But then, kind of reconnecting with some old acquaintances that I'm going to have on that I've had on previously, but I really want to bring them back on because it's been such a long time and life changes in an amount of span of 2 years, when you had a conversation with somebody. So it's going to be fun, man. I am definitely looking forward to what's about to bring down the pike for me. So guys, if you got any questions or comments or things you might want to add that you would like to see, I'm always open to suggestion, and kind of just let me know whether or not you have an idea or something. It would be great. I'm always, like I said, I'm always open to it. Suggestion is fully out there because I want this to be part of the community. And you can check out our live stream group on LinkedIn if you want to learn about live streaming. It's 150 members of live streamers that are on LinkedIn and growing. So if you are interested in wanting to learn about live streaming, check it out there. I'm going to start being more active a little bit more, guys. Just so you know, as part of the whole ordeal of doing live streaming and social media and the whole 9 yards. So there you go, man. That's going to be it, unless you guys have anything to say. If not, then I think we will just end the evening. It was good to get a little practice run, get my feet back under me. And, of course, let me say thank you to everybody who showed up and was a part of this one. So Mr. Barry, Monique Reese, thank you so much for being here. Just stopping in. She said hello and goodbye as quickly as, I don't know if possibly she could. Of course, Miss Dana Fellows, thank you for being here. Mr. Charlie Powers, Mr. James Jim Kunkel over on YouTube, thank you for watching over there, man. I appreciate you. Mr. Joel Submulry, of course, always enjoy you guys being here. Clark White, I do appreciate you stopping in and saying hello, dropping in a few comments. And let's see. Aveen Mahar, thank you so much for stopping in. Yeva, of course, Miss Yeva Drazanis, thank you for stopping in and saying hello. And I guess that will do it for an evening. So until next time, folks, officially, if you follow me on Facebook, you'll probably see me streaming over there when I start Lita on August 1st. If not, you can follow me here on LinkedIn. That is the preferred platform that I stream to, but I do stream to YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So check me out on any of my socials. Connect with me if you haven't already. And until tomorrow, or you know what, I'll probably go live tomorrow because I got to get more practice in. So until tomorrow evening, guys, I do appreciate you being here. Stay safe, stay well. Enjoy the rest of your night, or those who are in another part of the world, enjoy your morning. You guys have a great one, and I will talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.